Join me as I challenge myself to create an entire autumn-themed artwork using only the colors I see outside my window. There's something truly magical about autumn, isn't there? The warm hues of orange, crimson, and golden leaves, the crisp air, and the sense of coziness that comes with it. For many artists, autumn is a season that sparks creativity and inspires some of their most beautiful works. As artists, we've all been there. We're inspired by the beauty of autumn, but somehow, when we try to capture its essence on canvas, it falls flat. The colors don't seem as vibrant, the leaves don't seem as delicate, and the overall atmosphere just doesn't translate. I think one of the biggest challenges we face is trying to capture the sense of movement and energy that comes with this season. The rustling of leaves, the swirling of wind, the vibrant colors, it's all so dynamic and alive. But how do we bottle that up and put it onto our artwork? Another challenge we face is trying to avoid cliches. We've all seen the typical autumn artwork, the generic leaf-covered tree, the bland orange and yellow hues, the overused autumn-themed symbols like acorns and pumpkins. It's easy to fall into that trap, especially when we're not pushing ourselves to think outside the box. But the truth is, autumn is so much more than that. It's a season of change, of growth, of decay, and of rebirth. It's a season that's full of contradictions, and that's what makes it so fascinating. And then there's the issue of scale. Autumn is a season that's all about grand gestures, the sweeping landscapes, the towering trees, the rolling hills. But how do we capture that grandeur on a small canvas? Do we focus on the details, or do we try to take a step back and show the bigger picture? These are all questions that we need to ask ourselves when creating autumn-inspired artwork. Sometimes, I think we get so caught up in trying to capture the literal essence of autumn that we forget to tap into its emotional significance. What does autumn mean to us? What memories does it evoke? What feelings does it stir up? When we start to tap into those emotions, that's when our artwork starts to come alive. One way to translate the colors and feelings of autumn onto our canvas is to experiment with different techniques. For example, we can try using warm, earthy tones to evoke a sense of coziness and comfort. We can use loose, expressive brushstrokes to capture the energy and movement of the season. We can even incorporate natural materials like leaves, twigs, and soil to add texture and depth to our artwork. The key is to not be afraid to try new things and see what works for us. Another approach is to focus on capturing the light of autumn. There's something so unique about the way the sunlight filters through the leaves, creating dappled patterns and warm, golden hues. We can try to capture that light by using layered glazes, or by experimenting with different materials like pastels or colored pencils. The goal is to create a sense of depth and luminosity that draws the viewer in. Autumn is also a season that's all about layers. We can see it in the way the leaves are layered on top of each other, in the way the trees are layered against the sky, and in the way the colors are layered one on top of the other. We can apply this same principle to our artwork by building up layers of paint, or by incorporating different textures and materials. The key is to create a sense of depth and dimensionality that invites the viewer to explore. One of the most transformative moments for me as an artist was when I realized that autumn wasn't just a season, it was a state of mind. It's a season that's all about embracing change, letting go of the old, and embracing the new. When we apply that mindset to our creative process, that's when the magic happens. We start to see the world in a new way, we start to take risks, and we start to push ourselves outside of our comfort zones. For me, embracing autumn's themes has completely transformed my creative process. I've started to see the beauty in impermanence, the beauty in decay, and the beauty in rebirth. I've started to take risks, to experiment with new techniques, and to push myself outside of my comfort zone. And you know what? It's been incredibly liberating. In the end, autumn is a powerful muse for artists, and it's all about embracing its themes and letting them inspire us. Whether we're capturing its vibrant colors, its sense of movement and energy, or its emotional significance, autumn has the power to bring our artwork to life. Thanks for joining me on this autumn-inspired journey. If you have a favorite autumn art technique, be sure to share it with me in the comments below. And if you're looking for more artistic inspiration, be sure to tune in to my next video.